afternoon and good evening, everyone. I'm Retro Whispers, or Ryan, and I'd like to welcome you to a new Let's Play of Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone on the Game Boy Color. This is a very nostalgic game for me. I used to play this a lot as a child, and it's the first of 3 Harry Potter turn-based RPGs on Nintendo handheld gaming consoles. So you have Philosopher's Stone, this game, you have the Chamber of Secrets, the sequel, on Game Boy Color also, and you also have The Prisoner of Azkaban on the Game Boy Advance, and I'm planning hopefully to do all 3 of those games because I think they're sort of hidden gems, especially for licensed games. So we're going to go ahead and start a new game. First save file. Dear Mr. Potter, you have been accepted to Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. Yours sincerely, Albus Dumbledore, Headmaster. So that's basically his intro to the game. You don't see anything of Privet Drive or the Dursleys or anything. And we're straight into Diagon Alley with Hagrid. Welcome to Diagon Alley, Harry. I've never seen a place like this before. That's because there is none like it. This is Ollivander's wand shop, and you can see by the sign. I'll go in and see to getting your wand. You can explore a bit if you'd like before you join me inside. There's not much we can do without a wand at the moment. You can go around talking to everything. Don't run from every creature you encounter. You can't defeat stronger creatures later unless you defeat weaker creatures now. But I need to get my speech going. So we'll just go straight into Ollivander's. This game was released in 2001. So we're going to get a wand from Ollivander. I'll read this and then I'll talk more. There is only one wand for every wizard. We'll have a test of you before we find yours. Try this one first. And nothing happens. Obviously not the right one for you. Maybe you'll have better luck with this wand. Still not working. You must need a very special wand. I have an idea. Try this one. It's made of holly with a phoenix feather core. Bingo. We found just the one for you, Harry. It is equipped with the spells Flipendo and Familius Uno, which will protect you in magical encounters. I can't pay for it though. Hagrid has arranged for 119 sickles to be charged to your account at Gringotts. Thank you for stopping by. I'm sure you've put your wand to good use. You receive Harry's wand. Thank you. Oh no, Harry Potter. Thank you. You received your wand, the most necessary equipment of any witch or wizard. Cast the first of many spells you will learn. So as I was saying, this game was made in 2001, and it was actually developed while the first film was being made. So it takes a lot more inspiration from the books, or the first book, as its sort of inspiration in all of its design. That sort of changes after the Chamber of Secrets and stuff, and we get, the movies have actually been released. This game, as we're about to find out, also contains magical witch and wizard cards, which are scattered everywhere. This chap's about to give us some. Hey, aren't you Harry Potter? Well, you are, aren't you? And if you're here, it means you're finally going to Hogwarts. Does everyone know everything about me? This is going to be great. Harry Potter at Hogwarts. Is there anything I can do for you? Do you need any famous witches and wizards cards? I don't know what they are. Oh, they're the best. They're cards you collect and trade, and you can make card combinations that create magic. Sounds better than playing solitaire. I used to do that a lot. I have a lot of spare cards. I'd be honoured to give you some of them. There are 4 different decks you can collect. Here, pick the one want to start with. Now, as he mentioned, you combine cards to create special sort of magic attacks, and the deck you choose to begin with is what the game will dish out sort of random cards for that you find. I'm not really sure what these packs contain off the top of my head, so we'll go for the first one. This deck looks interesting. There are 2 more things you'll need. One's a folio magi, where you store your card collection. You receive a folio magi. The other thing you'll need is a folio triplicus. You store your card combinations in it. I'll even throw in a couple of combinations for free. Triplicus, and a card combination, and another one, and a Witches and Wizards card, and many Witches and Wizards cards. Thank you. This is very generous. I was glad to do it. Boy, wait until I tell everyone. I was glad to do it. Boys, wait until I tell the guys I helped Harry Potter. To view your folio magi and folio triplicus, press start to bring up the main menu. Yeah. So once this chap leaves, back in control. We've got a status screen. So this is an actual RPG. So we collect like equipment. So there's armor. So there's this hat. There's robes. There's belt. Our hands and our feet. So we can collect basically armor, essentially. Items. All the things we've just been given. Folio magi. So there's cards for alchemy, cards for charms, curses, etc. You can't actually select the green ones. So sorry, where am I going? The ticks are the ones we actually have. So like Wendling the Weird. So if you press A on them, protection. So you collect these cards and then you can get the protection spell. It's quite an interesting way of creating special attacks. Got a save game, follow triplicus. So we've currently got deflect. We need 2 more cards to get a poison immunity. So you can move around a little bit now, and as you can see in the top right, those little clouds are random encounters. And if you press, I believe it's select. Oh, you might not be able to do that yet. Hang on. Select. Yeah, there we go. It tells you where you are currently if you're not sure. And I believe on the start screen, yes, you've got your current quest. So find Hagrid in the Gringotts lobby. Although we can just sort of have a wander around. Ah, and we're about to get a magical encounter. So from what I remember, you've got to do quite a lot of grinding in this game. It's actually harder than you'd think it'd be. So it's just a traditional like JRPG turn-based combat. So you can use a spell, which is your attacks. You can use a card to like deflect and stuff. Any items you have in battle. Oops, I pressed the item button and it's just giving them a free attack and flee. So at the minute we've got 2 spells, as Ollivander mentioned. Familiar's Uno and Flipendo Uno. That uses 2 magic points. Flipendo Uno uses none. Certain creatures are weak to certain types of magic, but for now they're just rats, so we'll just use Flipendo Uno. And this really cool little battling system. As you can see, we're 1 person, and most battles in this game tend to be like 3 or 4 versus 1. You never get any allies in this game. That changes in Chamber of Secrets. So we'll just keep going. There we go. First battle complete. So we've got 4 XP and 5 sickles. Sickles are the money in the Harry Potter universe. We'll do another battle, because I'm sure there's a card in this cauldron. Oh, that red mark signifies a critical hit. If we die, it's not really any particular bother. We just critical hit back. You just essentially get healed in Diagon Alley, and then you make your way out. A load of damage from Familiar Zuno there. And we've got some pumpkin pasties, which are like a basic healing item. And another 4. Sadly nothing in there. Going to the broom shop. We've got the Nimbus 2000 and the Comet 260. I don't think you can do anything in here, to be quite honest. You can't sell as a broom, sadly. I found a famous Witches and Wizards card. There you go. There's an owlery. I believe there's an... Oops, didn't mean to leave. I believe there's another Witches and Wizards card. There we go. You can't do anything at the owlery either. What's this lady have to say? Defeat weaker monsters now and you'll defeat stronger monsters later. Thank you very much, love. Nothing there. We do have to go to Gringotts. We will be back. Yeah. Found another Witches and Wizards card. You've essentially just got to mash A on a lot of things. Is there one outside on these cauldrons? Potentially. Oh, another battle. Oh, it's only against one though. I believe the shop we're next to allows us to heal. So we will heal and then perhaps it's one of these. Ah, 5 sickles. Lovely stuff, there we go. This might be the healing person perhaps. Oh, there you go. We could buy a cauldron. We don't have the money for that just yet. We need to go to Gringotts. So we'll just dash back down. Yeah, past the broom shop, past Ollivander's. Ah, here we go. This lady heals us, I believe. Hello. I can see that you're hurt. Would you like me to heal you? Yes, please. What do you charge? There is no charge. I heal all who ask. The animation in this game is fantastic. You can tell it's one of the later Game Boy Color games. So we're just going to head straight to Gringotts now, actually, which is up here. There's something written on the door. Enter, stranger, but take heed of what awaits a sin of greed. For those who take but do not earn may pay dearly in their turn. Sorry, just readjusting in my chair. If you ever get lost, press select to bring up the message. Yeah, we've been through this, so we're in Gringotts, the Wizard Bank. Mr. Hagrid is waiting for you at the far end of the building. So let's go pay him a visit. It's a very long building, there we go. There's Hagrid. Hello, Harry. Good morning, Mr. Potter. My name is Gripok. We'd like to see Harry's vault now. Have you his key, sir? Here it is. And there's also the matter of you-know-what we talked about before. All seems to be in order. Please follow me. Stay together, please. Come on, Harry. Oh, poor old Harry's slipping over there. Hagrid, wait for me. So basically all these rooms are locked. And we've just got a lot of battles. A lot of random encounters. So Flipendo Uno. It's important to do these fights just because you actually level up your spells by using them and level up your character by winning battles with Harry. So yeah, it's a little bit of a labyrinth, but nothing too major. textures are a little bit off-putting. I suppose it's supposed to be cobblestone, but to me it just looks a bit of a mess. Familiar Zuno. To get rid of these bats, 22 damage. As you can see, the bats are quite a lot stronger than the rats. So hopefully we can take this one out now. There we go. It's just the bottom one to go. See, we're down to 9 SP already. I believe when we... oh my goodness. I believe when we level up, we get a full heal, essentially. 8 XP. You gained a new level. Strength +1, defense +2, magic strength +1, magic defense +1, agility +1, and stamina +11. So if I go into start now, status, yeah, it's a full heal basically, and his magic points are increased. So I believe we just head up here to another random battle. I'm going to flee from these. And in these holes in the walls, there's sometimes there is a card to collect. And I believe at the end of this corridor is actually a boss battle. Got one floor, and the bosses are essentially the clouds, except larger. And I believe the one in here is a rat, if I remember correctly. I wonder if at 47, with our upgraded stats, we can beat the rats in one shot with Familiar Zuno. Yeah, essentially look at all the holes in the walls. Oh, none in that one. Typical. There we go, this is the boss. This will be the boss rat, or whatever it is. So I might battle and go up one more level perhaps, before we take on the boss. I believe that's what we need to do before we fight Hagrid. Not fight Hagrid, find Hagrid even. Let's just concentrate as fire on one enemy and get them off the board. Luckily the rat keeps missing its attack. So we'll just keep using Familiar Zuno here. Just so we're sort of limiting the damage we're taking. So a Flipendo might be able to take care of this rat, perhaps. Especially with a critical hit, that's excellent. 10 XP and a pepper up potion, 12 sickles. If I press start, I believe, does it tell you next level? 39 experience to next level. So that might be 3 more battles perhaps. Maybe not with just one enemy though. So not quite enough to kill a bat. Another Flipendo Uno will do it though. And there we go. In fact, I'm just going to heal with a pumpkin pasty. And then we'll take on the boss. There he is, the giant rat. Does 13 damage. We might lose this one. We'll just concentrate fire on the big rat. 21 damage. Let's see what that does to its health. Oh, 13 damage. That rat has a lot of health. We're going to use a card combination. Deflect. cards will deflect part of the damage from any physical and magical attacks. Oh, it still does 9 damage. I believe we've probably lost this. We probably jumped in too early. We might have to level after all. Yes, yeah. And there's Harry fainting. And then we start back here. I believe. Oh, we actually have to talk to the lady to get healed. Which, considering it's free, isn't bad at all. We're completely healed. That should feel better. So let us venture forth and try and level a little bit. We'll go straight back into Gringotts. And unfortunately we've used our card combination. I believe it burns up the cards essentially when you use them. Just move a bit closer, there we go. So I'm hoping that, judging by the rate in which you gain experience, that level 3 hopefully sets us on it. Oh, there we go, we're level 3 now. Stamina, so we've got 11 extra hit points, a bit more defense, a bit more agility, and a pumpkin pasty. So we're on 62 health. Now you would hope that might be enough for the giant rat. Unfortunately, I don't believe there's a way to avoid it. We need to go through it rather than around. When we get Flipendo leveled up as well, that'll be excellent. Take out another bat. Oh, we missed. That's quite frustrating. There we go. And a Flipendo Uno to finish. There we go. 10 experience and some pepper up potions. There we go. Famous Witch and Wizard card we missed previously. Another 3 battle. So, as before, we'll concentrate fire on the bats and leave the rat till last. I don't know about you guys, but I'm a big fan of the books. I'm quite a big Harry Potter fan. I got into Harry Potter quite late in life, to be honest. I played this game as a kid, but without really knowing a lot about Harry Potter. I really got into it in like my late teens, like 18, 19, with the films, and then I read the books a couple of years later, and the books are fantastic. Doesn't matter how old you are, it's sort of a magical world. I'm not particularly going to talk about J.K. Rowling. You can have your own opinions on her. You don't need me giving you mine, really. But yeah, it's a fantastic world with some fantastic characters and some great lore. So what we're going to do is just keep doing some nice sounds, hopefully. Have a ramble and miss an attack on a bat. Maybe level up to level 4, and then when we come back next time, after healing on, we will flee from every battle. I mean, the encounter rate's a little bit insane, to be honest. Yeah, we will flee from every battle and just go straight to the giant rats. We would have won this fight, but we're missing every attack, it seems. Let's try again. One back down. Could do with a critical hit here. Not a chance. Do I use a pumpkin pasty? I have two. I might use a pepper up potion. And then a strong familiar Zuno attack. Hopefully that does it. Nope. And we're down. Oh well. So we'll heal up once again. Again, it seems to be another game I'm playing where it's sort of a war of attrition. You just keep throwing yourself at it. I'm most definitely doing something wrong. I haven't really looked up any guides to this game. But I assume it's one of those that gets a bit easier. Well, as I assume, I know it is. We'll go left. And you just, so we're going to hook the left wall. We've looted that space. And we'll just keep going and going and going. Digging to the left. Just one rat will take care of that. Oh, typical. So one rat will take care of that. Thank you very much. Goodness me. To experience, how much do we need to go? 78. Oh, we're not doing that. So we're just gonna flee from everything. And we'll take on the giant rat. Oh, perhaps you can't escape when there's a 3 encounter. So let us see if we can lighten the field a little bit. 3 misses. Or 2 misses and a hit. Haven't done bad out of that. So we'll get rid of this bat. There we go. I want to also say thank you for all the support on the recent videos. I think over 3 videos, I think we've averaged about 140 odd views, which is absolutely crazy. The second video of Pokemon Yellow did unusually well. Perhaps it just got looked on friendly by the algorithm. Oh, we've gained a level. Excellent. So we are good. Oh, another the encounter levels. Is it crazy, guys? I've taken 2 steps and I've bumped into another enemy. Let's just blast through this as quickly as we can. I'd like to get out of Gringotts and get all our supplies and board the Hogwarts Express before we finish up today. So see how we go. Apologies if you can hear that in the background. My dog's laid behind me and he's just decided to start scratching his ears. Endo the bats. There we go, so we're just down to a rat now. The fact that you can't run from... Oh, a critical hit. The fact that you can't run from an encounter of 3 is really frustrating. It's like you've got to sort of tiptoe. Is this where the... No, not quite yet. Let's go up, there it is. So before we do anything, let us heal with a pumpkin pasty. Start this. Right, let's go, guys. We're back for more. Oh, that's a good first turn. Spell Familiars Uno on the big rat. 20 damage. We're a little bit stronger now, guys. Although I imagine this big boy still does quite a lot. Yes, he does. We're just going to go straight again. Oh, he's dodged. Hopefully we can do the same. Oh, 10 damage again. Crazy. I believe if you kill his little rat friends, I believe he calls more. And for the sake of chipping away at 1 damage, I'd sooner get this guy off the board and then heal up. 21 damage. We're getting there. 0, 2, 11. Right. 1 more if this lands. Of course it doesn't, so we're going to need to heal, guys. After this. This is quite intense. Yeah, we'll heal now. Item, pumpkin pasty. And then we'll try 1 more Familiars Uno on the giant rat. And pray it hits. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong. So let's heal up again. I'm going to try 1 more. And if it misses, I'm going to guess that I've got to kill his rat friends. There we go, he's down. Excellent, that's good news. So we don't have to waste any more pumpkin pasties on these things. We can just kill away. Hopefully we just gain a level straight away from this and our stats reset. Experience, 2 lots of pumpkin pasties. You have acquired an equipable item. To equip an item, press the start button. Excellent. So we'll see what equipable item we've got. I'm not sure what our equipable item is. I have no items. Oh, hardened boots. So we lose agility, which I believe is our chance of starting, like being able to attack first. But we gain loads of health, loads of strength, and loads of defense. So they're better than nothing. And hopefully, we can enter another vault. There he is, our Hagrid. There you are. You shouldn't have dawdled behind like that. I've been looking for you everywhere. But I didn't go everywhere. I was right here by your vault. This is all mine. It is. We'll just be taking just enough silver sickles. That was a wizard's money to equip you for school. Shall we go to the next vault now, sir? Aye, we should hurry. Harry, here's your money and the list of what you need. Buy everything on the list. I'll pick up the you-know-what, then meet you in front of Gringotts. 800 150 sickles, a school supply list. To use an item, press start. Yada yada yada. What is the you-know-what? Can't tell you. Hogwarts business. See you outside, Harry. I'm almost sure there's a... I found the inside your family's vault. It's hard to believe you never knew about it before. There's got to be a card in here somewhere. A card combination, there we go. And if we talk to the sickles, do the sickles give us anything? Nope, never mind, we're done. I wonder if there's still random encounters here. Oh, it doesn't look like it. Looks like we're free to just walk straight out. Oh no, they're us. Right behind us. So let us find our way out and just leave this place. Oops, I believe I've gone the wrong way. Let's try and dodge as many as we can. We'll just stick to the left wall like we did when we were going to our vault. Just try and avoid everything. Oh god. Let's flee. You're unable to escape. Terrific, lovely. Spell. Familiar Zuno on the rat. On the bat even, not the rat. I think this is going to be my longest video, guys. We're clocked in at 37 minutes. It's taking longer than I expected, to be honest with you. Let's get out of here. Quickly. There we go. Straight outside, we'll heal up at the medicine woman. There's Hagrid, look. I think we've got to get... Find star you've made, Harry, check the list, yada yada yada. So we'll just go quickly heal up, because there is random encounters in Diagon Alley. So we'll drink a Wiggenweld potion. Thank you very much. We'll check his list. Item, school supply list. So we need 3 robes, a cauldron, books, potion kit bag, etc. 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 So essentially if you just run into all these shops, buy... Oh, never mind. Every shop except that one. So this is robes, so we need 3 school robes. Although we bump into Draco Malfoy. Me too, I saw you earlier with that beastly servant Hagrid. I like Hagrid. Do you? No, I saw, you know, he's almost as bad as Muggle, perhaps worse. But I'll see you later. That sanctimonious little shit is Draco Malfoy. So we want a plain work robe, yep. We want a winter coat, yep. Dragon skin gloves, yep. I've already forgot what we need. Oh, we need 3 robes, a pointed hat. Right. Another 2 then. Pointed hat. Let's see if we've got all of the clothing. So we just need potion kit bag, a name tag pack, first year books, and a cauldron. You don't get the name tag from here, do you? Dagger name tags. Beautiful. Let's get out of here. Can we equip the gloves? There we go. Dragon skin gloves. Pointed hat. +2, +2, +1, +4, +. So you want. We'll take the extra agility, and we don't have any. We don't have a belt, although we could probably buy a belt actually. Leather belt. We'll buy a leather belt. I always go to item. So we'll fully equip Harry. There we go. +4 health. There we go. We're fully kitted out now. What's in the shop box? Version. So we need a pack of Version. A young scholar. You are always welcome in Flourishing Plots. Hogwarts first year. Yes. We have your box right here. 143 sickles. Excellent. Thank you very much. What else is it? Just a cauldron we need now. Potion kit bag and a cauldron. So the cauldron shop is up and left, I believe. Is it past here? Not the. Have you found any hidden items yet? One inside that barrel, I believe we have found. Yeah, we've already found it. The owlery potions. Hello, sir. Potion kit bag. There we go. And there's a cauldron shop next door. Oh dear. Are you a collector? I have a card that might interest you. Do you mean a famous witches and wizards card? Well, maybe. My collection is quite small at the moment. This one is very rare. Cersei herself. Want to trade? What do you want for it? A bazaar stone. Interested? I don't even know what that is. Must be a thirsty. Sorry to bother you. Lovely. Thank you, mate. You're not creepy at all. So it doesn't matter which cauldron you get. You might as well get the cheap one. All potions are made in cauldrons, so you can make pauldrons on pauldrons. You can make potions on the go. There we go. We got everything. So we shall go talk to Hagrid, wherever he is, outside Gringotts. Excuse me, sir. There you are, sir. You give up school supply list. Well done, Harry. There's one last thing. Happy birthday. We've got Hedwig. She's beautiful. What's her name? She'd Hedwig. All the kids want owls. Carry your mail and everything. Thank you. Well, time for us to be on our way. Now you're off to King's Cross Station, Harry. Find platform 9 3/4 and look for the Hogwarts Express. You've completed buying all the items on your school list. Now you can leave for Hogwarts. And here we are at King's Cross Station, guys. And that's a perfect place for us to end. I'd like to thank you very much for watching. It's always daunting starting a new series. And I shall catch you next time, guys. Thank you very much.